Alright, let's do the first distributive property portfolio. So what you're going to do is solve each problem using the distributive property and not using the distributive property. That's pretty much what all that says. But make sure, just like always, download this sheet from Connexus, and if you have problems saving these PDFs, make sure you take a screenshot or print it out. Alright, so here's our first problem. I can show you how to do it. I'm going to switch the numbers because I don't want to give you the answer. So let's say we get, let's change it to a different color. I don't know, 15% off. And let's change this to $1.50, $2.95, and $8. Alright, so we want calculators with distribution and calculations without distribution. So let's start with the with distribution. So I changed my 15% to a decimal, and I'm going to multiply it by all those numbers. So $1.50 plus $2.95 plus $8. And so what the distribution looks like is I just show it as multiplying each of those numbers. So I'm going to run out of room if I try and do it all right there. So 15 times $1.50 plus 1500 times 295 plus 1500 times 8. So I got to work all these out. Alright, I paused the video while I worked out all those multiplications. And so after you've worked them all out, you need to make sure you round to the nearest cent. So we want two decimal places. So this 225 thousandths is going to round to 23 cents. Plus 44 cents. Plus 12 cents. So we're going to add that up. So 23 plus 12 would be 35. So 79 cents. That's how much we're going to save. Alright, so calculations without distribution. So here what you're going to do is add all this up first inside the parentheses, and then we'll multiply at the end. So 295 plus 8 would be 1095, 1195, 1245. We add that up, and then we're going to multiply that times the 1500. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video while I work out that multiplication. Alright, I just worked that out, and I noticed I made a mistake on my first one, so I can go back and correct that in just a second. So, forgot my decimal place too. So that's going to round to $1.87. We should have got the same answer here. So if you get an answer that's different when you do these, you know you made a mistake. And I can see where I made my mistake. So right here, I said 8/10, whereas that should have been just 8. So my decimal is in the wrong place. So it should have been $1.20, not 12 cents. Makes a big difference. So now we add this up. So $1.20 plus 44 would be $1.64, 74, 84, 89. Oh wait, no, 87. So $1.87. We got the same answer. And then I can't answer the why you think it's easier. So you're going to have to do that one on your own. So I'll do one or two more examples. Alright, so this one is almost just like the last one, so I'm going to skip that. And I'll do this one. So you exercise 24 hours each month for a year. So let me change these numbers just slightly. Let's say we exercise 82 hours each month for, say, 2 years. Alright, so find out our total hours. Alright, so there's 24 months in 2 years, and that's 82 hours. 24 times 82. Actually, I got a better way to do this. So I'm going to switch my 24 and my 82. And not letting me erase. So there we go. You don't have, you could do it either way. Just for me, it makes a little more sense to switch those. So if I break this apart with distribution, I'm going to have 82 times 20 plus 4. So I broke apart the 24. I thought that was easier because I can easily do 2 times something and then just put the 0 on the end for 20. So 20 times 82, well, 82 times 2 would be 164 and put the 0. Plus, well, 4 is twice of 2, so 164 doubled would give me what the 4 was. This is why they're saying you could do mental math. So that's how I rewrote this, is to help me do mental math. So 164 double would be 328. So now I can add that together. 8, 6, 9, 1. So 1968. If I don't do distribution, which means I don't do mental math on this, I'm just going to multiply this, so it really doesn't matter which one comes first, because you're just multiplying. So 4 times 2 is 8, 8 times 4 is 32, 4, 16, so 8, 6, 9, 1, so 1968. Got the same thing. Alright, let's go ahead and look and see if we have negatives here. So I'm going to change these numbers. So let's say I had negative 4 times 3 plus negative 2 plus 5 plus negative 6. Rewrite it over here, negative 4 times 3 plus negative 2 plus 5 plus negative 6. Again, I'm just making up problems to show you how to do them. You're going to do the actual problems on the page. So let's do this. I'll start with the without distribution first this time. Just do something different. So when I do this, I like to combine my positives and my negatives first. So I got a 3 and a 5. That makes 8. Oh, well, I better pick a better number. Let's change this last 6. I need a better number than what I had. So let's say that's negative 10. Just realized that wasn't going to work out. So 5 plus 3 is 8. Plus negative 2 plus negative 10 would be negative 12. So 8 plus negative 12 would be negative 4. And negative 4 times negative 4 would be 16. The way I had it, I would end up with 0. So just wasn't a good problem. So redid it. So if we do distribution here, we're going to do negative 4 times 3 plus negative 4 times negative 2 plus negative 4 times 5 plus negative 4 times negative 10. So negative 4 times 3 would be negative 12 plus 8 plus negative 20 plus 40. So again, I still like to combine my positives and my negatives together because it's all addition. So 40 plus 8 would be 48, plus negative 12 plus negative 20 would be negative 32. So negative 32 plus 48 would give me a positive 16. Alright, so you can do the same thing for fractions. And for this one's just like the exercise one, 13 inches by 7 inches. And then create your own problem. Just make sure it's one that you could do the distributive property on. And that's pretty much it.